There you go. Alex is on holiday. Do you not know? Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to make a start. Yes, because I meant to get into my iPad. Top announcement of the day, because I have no notices. I don't think Sarah has any notices, so it might be a notice for service, unless anyone's got anything they want to say, is for Elodie, my daughter, who was asking, yes, Alex is away. That is why he is not here, in his own garden. There you go. Should we stand? We're going to sing a few songs together. Some of them some actions. If you'd like to join in with the actions, that would be great. If you want to make some actions, that's fine. If you want to do some dancing, that's good. If you want to sit on that hay bale, that's also okay. Okay? You ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, a ding, ding, a ding, a ding, a ding. There is glory in the kitchen, glory in the hall, glory in the living room, the dining room, and all. Glory in the bathroom, the angels sing. Glory in the bedroom, sweet sleeping. Glory in the garret, and glory in the lounge. The glory of the Lord all over this house. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding. There is glory in the restaurant and glory in the pub, glory in the prison and glory in the club, glory in the shops and glory in the park, glory in the bank and the cinema, glory in the dentist checking out your ticket. The glory of the Lord is falling in the streets. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding. There is glory on the bus and glory on the train, glory in the car and glory on the plane, glory when I run, glory when I hide, glory when I swim, and glory on my bike. Glory going to play and glory going to work, and the glory of the Lord is covering me. Yes, are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, a ding. We are glory, glory carriers, glory, glory carriers, glory, glory carriers, glory, glory carriers, glory. Glory carriers, ring a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. We are fire, fire carriers, fire, fire carriers, fire, fire carriers, fire, fire carriers, fire, fire carriers. Ring a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding a ding ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, ready, ready? Ring a ding, 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 a ding. And if you weren't ready before, you should be ready now. Yes. Then I'll go anywhere, anywhere at all, as long as I'm with you. I'll go anywhere, anywhere you call me to, as long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. You're the adventure of a lifetime, Jesus. You take my heart and make it wild. You're the thrill my soul is seeking, Jesus. Your grace is no horizon line. Your grace is no horizon line. I'll go. So I'll go anywhere at all, as long as I'm with you. I'll go anywhere you call me to, as long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. So take me out beyond the waves, Lord Jesus. You are the captain of my soul. Ahoy! There is no map for where your wild heart takes me. We're running into the unknown. We're running into the unknown. I'll go anywhere at all, as long as I'm with you. I'll go anywhere you call me to, as long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. We're the bold, we're the young, we're the fearless. We're the strong, we're the brave, we're the dreamers. We're the ones who carry love into the darkness. We're the fire burning inside, nothing can stop us. We're the young, we're the bold, we're the fearless. We're the strong, we're the brave, we're the dreamers. We're the ones who carry love into the darkness. We have a fire burning inside, nothing can stop us. I'll go anywhere at all, as long as I'm with you. I'll go anywhere you call me to, as long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. And he is with us all the time. In my wrestling, in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my trouble sea. Oh, you are the peace in my trouble sea. In the silence you won't let go. In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my trouble sea. Oh, you are the peace in my trouble sea. Yeah, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse. My lighthouse, shine with trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my trouble sea. Oh, you are the peace in my trouble sea. Yeah, my lighthouse, oh, shining in the darkness. I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse. My lighthouse, oh, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Fighting for us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the. Yes, you will, Lord. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Yeah, my lighthouse, oh, shining in the darkness. I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the all-age service in the garden. Let's just take a moment to pray, is it, after we've just had our family worship. And one of the lyrics I loved was about us being wild in our faith. So let's all be lions and give it, I want even adults a really big roar as we say, Lord, please be with us this week and give us wild determination to follow you. Because we know that you are our lighthouse. I want spinning. Up. Everybody up. I want us spinning because you are our lighthouse and you are there to help us shine in the darkness. We just ask you to be with everything we do this week and to bless our service today. Amen. Now I think there is every possibility that we're going to watch a video, but it's very 50-50 because of technical hitches, so we will see what happens.
A long time ago, but not as long ago as Deborah or Gideon, the Israelites were under rule from the Philistines, who, contrary to popular belief, had great taste in art and culture. But God had a plan to liberate his people from the Philistines, and the story starts with this woman.
Wife of Manoah?
I've got a name, you know.
Oh, sorry, my father just says wife of Manoah.
My name is Barbara.
Oh, okay. Well, Barbara,
Yes, what do you want?
you've never been able to bear a child.
Been talking. I'll give him a right clip.
No, it's okay. God has chosen you to bear a son who will lead the Israelites out of the hands of the Philistines.
Oh, thank you very much.
But you mustn't have a strong drink.
I think beer's okay, isn't it? Guinness is good for pregnancy.
No.
Oh,
And you can't have any unclean food either.
a bacon sandwich all right?
No.
Oh,
And you mustn't, under any circumstances, cut your son's hair.
just a little undercut, okay?
Will you just listen to me? Oh my gosh, no wonder you are nameless. Just do as you're being told.
Oh, thank you very much. Welcome to Love Island Canaan, the place where single young men meet single young women. What's your name and what are you looking for?
My name's Samson. I'm really good looking and I have so much strength. Oh yeah, and I'm going to get me a woman. I want that woman. She pleases me. Oh hey there, pretty lady. Wanna go hang out?
Yeah, of course I like. Like Red and Stacy development night. And do you know what Red is also a trouble with Jessica, and I can't imagine how that should work. And also, Red likes to go to a gym, do you know that? But I think personally, it's not something that men should do. And then,
She pleases
do
me.
you know that the father likes to buy me the car?
Hey!
The car!
Hey! Don't want my son to do this, honey! Honey, only for today, sir.
Honey. Oh yeah, I like it. It's sweet, like me.
Well, it ain't no ordinary honey. No, not at all, sir. It's special honey. Let me paint you a picture. Just today, I was walking down the road, and there was a lion. And it had been ripped apart.
Oh yeah, that's me.
You're strong, aren't you, eh? Well, anyway, inside the lion's carcass were a swarm of bees, and the swarm of bees was making honey like this. You like to try some?
It's delicious. I'll have to buy some for my feast I'm going to have before I get married. Oh yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Men in the town that wanted to come to the feast too. These were Philistine men, and Samson did not want them there.
Hi, Samson. Please can we come to your feast?
If you want to join this feast, you must answer a riddle. Out of the eater came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet. Answer this right and you can join us. And if you do not, I get to take all of your possessions. Deal?
Do you?
Samson, you know that I just can't answer that because Tyria's mom said something like only brainy people can do, and so, you know, and I'm not a brainy person.
Hey guys, we need to answer this riddle. Out of the eater came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet. Hey, I bet Samson's bride will know. Let's go and ask her.
Hello.
Hi there. A great party that you're having.
Thank you.
Do you know what the answer to the riddle is?
Yeah, of course. It's like, plus Geneva saw me by the market yesterday, and then we go to the store, and it was told me a great story, and yeah, it was amazing. They came, and yeah, Anta, it's really simple. It's honey. Out of a lion's belly.
Hey Samson, we know the answer to the riddle. It's honey from a lion's belly.
Not fair! You cheated!
Samson killed 30 men and went off to sulk at his mum and dad's, and his bride was given to someone else to marry. Well, that's not going to go down well. Come back next week to find out what happens.
So there we have it, Samson Part 1. Okay, now this is the as I said, we had an all-age service today, so I've had a big think about how I could change the talk I did this morning to be something that we can include our children in. And I'm a secondary school teacher, and I thought it's never too early to get ready for your GCSEs. And for older members of the congregation, you never know when you might be called on to do some GCSE revision with children. So, unless there's massive government change of policy in the next few years, every child in the UK learns some basic facts about what Christians believe about God. And they learn some really big words that we're going to look at today. The first word is omnipotent. Do any grown-ups know what omnipotent means? Annette? All-powerful. And when we teach that at school, we go, I say omnipotent, and everyone goes, all-powerful. And we get it so that you can hear the whole RS department will do it at the same time. We try to time it, so you've got 90 kids across 3 classrooms screaming, and it really upsets the geography teachers. I really enjoy it. So we're going to have a go. I'm going to say omnipotent, and you're all going to go, all-powerful, but really yell it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Omnipotent! Very good. The next word is omniscient. Who knows what omniscient means? Grown-ups? Sue?
All-knowing.
All-knowing. So I'm going to say omniscient, and you're going to go all-knowing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Omniscient! Very good. The next word is omnibenevolent. Any grown-ups? Annette? Nearly all-loving. Omni, the 3 words omni means all, and the benevolent is loving. So I'm going to say omnibenevolent, and you're going to go all loving. Okay? Omnibenevolent. Brilliant. And my favourite is this last one. I'm going to say creator, and you're going to sing Bob the Builder, Can He Fix It? That's what we do for that. And imagine now 90 kids screaming that in the school. The head teacher's like, what's going on? Okay? Creator. Bob the Builder, Can He Fix It? And then we play a game where I start yelling words and kids are screaming, and then we give them chocolate to leave the lesson, and I just wave them off to maths. I'm like, yes, they're someone else's now. But the word we always have to unpack, they kind of understand. Children, you understand powerful. Well, you're going to get that, that means you can do anything, and to create something, and to love. The word that people get stuck in is omniscience. What does omniscience mean? All-knowing. Because how can God know everything? It's really bizarre, isn't it? To know everything. And that's what Christians believe. That's what we believe about God, is God knows everything that's ever happened, and everything that's going to happen, and everything that's going on right now, all at the same time. It's like if you had, imagine your favourite film. Okay? Penny, what's your favourite film? Love Actually. Big Elizabeth, what's your favourite film? Don't have one? Elizabeth? Harry Potter. So imagine your favourite film. If not, you can steal Harry Potter or Love Actually. And hundreds of screens with every single snippet of the entire film playing at the same time. So you can see any aspect of the story all going on at the same time. And that is a tiny fraction of how philosophers begin to try to unpick God knowing everything all at once, knowing the whole story at the same time. But what that means is God knows the purpose of all that's going on. And sometimes we don't understand that, but it's quite, there's quite a lot of examples in the Bible where we can see times where you look at the story and you think, well, what's this got to do with God's big plan for us? And then when we look at the story and we start to pull it apart and unpick it, we can start to see that God is omniscient, which means all-knowing. Now, when I was my Elizabeth's age, so 7, I used to think Samson in the Bible was a really good boy. That he was very kind, always listened to his mum and dad, always did what he was told, and always wanted to do the best for God. How did Tom seem in the film? Did he seem like a really kind, caring, didn't think much of himself? Did that fit? Did that come across at all? No, that's not the impression I got when I watched this. I should have seen this when I was Elizabeth's age, and I'd have grown up with a better understanding of Samson. But Samson was one of my heroes in the Bible. We even had a dog growing up called Samson. And I thought it was the best name ever for our dog, because what a great guy. But actually, Samson in the Bible was a naughty boy. Now, at the beginning, we saw Barbara, as he called himself, being told that Barbara was going to have a baby boy. And he said she mustn't drink any wine and she mustn't cut the baby's hair. Now, this is because in the Bible it tells us Samson was a very special type of person. He was what's called a Nazarite. And Nazarites had to live by 3 very special rules. And I'm going to need 3 people to help me. So, to help us remember the rules that the Nazarites have to live by, just unpack my bag. Nazarites are not allowed to drink wine or grape juice or anything to do with grapes. So I need a volunteer to hold my bottle of wine. Come here. Nazarites were not allowed to to be involved in death, basically. So killing or touching anything that was rotting or decomposing. And so here, I got a bag of disgusting, rotting food. Who's going to be brave and hold my bag of disgusting, rotten food? Big Elizabeth, I know you want to. Come on. You're not going to do it. Oh, and nobody's going to hold. I'll have to put my bag. You can hold 2. There we go. And finally, you weren't allowed to cut your hair, because once you cut your hair, the hair that came off was dead. You're not allowed to touch rotting or dead things. So, going to come and hold my hairbrush? Thank you. Oh, or does Elodie want to hold my hairbrush? Elodie's going to hold my hairbrush. Well done, Elodie. And so these are the 3 rules that Samson's not allowed to break. But we know in the story, Samson ripped the lion in half. He ripped the lion apart. That's what Alex was talking about when he was selling the honey. So we know he had to touch the dead lion. He then eats the honey that the bees have made by the dead lion. So again, that's all breaking this rule. And we know, not to give a spoiler, but part of next week's story, we find out there's a bit of hair cutting, which he's not allowed to get involved in, and he's not allowed to tell anybody about. So actually, he's a bit naughty. And as we saw in our version today, when they went on Love Island, and he saw this woman that he wanted to marry, his mum and dad said, we don't think she'd be a very good wife. And he said, no, I want to marry her. And Tom actually had it quite accurate, the way he is in the Bible, about like, no, I just fancy her. I want to have that woman. That's who I'm going to marry. So he wasn't always very nice. He didn't listen to his parents. And he broke a lot of the rules.